Hello everyone, it's Justine. Today I am showing you 55 cards that I have made with the club items from Spellbinders for August. Now I am going to start out with the amazing Paper Grace die cards. So here are 3 that I've made, and for August 2022, those are called, the die set is called Peekaboo Trellis Panels. And these 3 were pretty simple cards to make, honestly. They didn't take a whole lot of time, and I really like the way they turned out. I think for my favorite would be this one, but I also like the other ones as well. So those are the first 3. Then with the small die of the month, I made a couple different cards, and the small die of the month for August was called Outlined Sentiments. So it really features these sentiments that are outlined and the florals that you see here and here. So that was kind of what I made with those 3. And with this one, I also added the stamp. And the stamp of the month was called Perfect Floral Blooms. And it came with all of these black stamps that you see here. You could use any color and change up the look of that. And if you get the stamp of the month, I always recommend purchasing the coordinating dies that go with it. So you can cut out every little flower if that's what your heart desires. So, oh, I also have another one. This one I made with the outlined sentiments from the small die of the month, and I stitched around the border. All right, let's just kind of also talk about the stamp set. I used this happy birthday sentiment to finish off this scrappy stitched card. So I used paper on the background from June's card kit of the month, and I had this little oval die, and I just wanted a simple happy birthday, and that's perfect. It came with the stamp set. So there's that. And speaking of stitch cards, I also made this one with the stamped sentiment from the stamp set from the card kit of the month. So I'm not counting this as part of my 44 cards from the card kit because this is more of a stitched die card to me than counting it as towards my card kit of the month. And I really just wanted to pull in only paper to the card kit of the month cards to count as part of my personal challenge that I made for myself. So I challenged myself with the Butterfly Sparkles card kit to make as many cards as I could using the materials that came in the card kit. The only thing that I would add to my cards would be paper to make extra card bases and extra cardstock for adding borders, which I did because I feel like that's also attainable for other people to have. I mean, you have cardstock, and if you don't, it's easy to buy cardstock to make the card kit go even farther. Now the card kit does come with 10 card bases, so once those were used up, I added them to my pile and then made my own card bases with 120 pound cardstock paper. So, like I said, there are 44 cards from the card kit. So I will just slowly go through each one, and some of them have what I call sister cards. Now, a sister card is a card that looks very close to each other, but they're not exactly the same. So I like to call it that because it's playful, and you could have a twin sister and sometimes they look exactly the same and sometimes they look similar. So I call them sister cards. For example, this is a sister card bundle, if you will. They're not exactly the same, but the concept of them is basically the same. Then I'll just kind of go through each one. And you can see on this one I did stamp with embossing powder. I guess technically I also added embossing powder and Nouveau drops to my cards as part of the card kit. I forgot this one does have a sister. If you want to recreate any of these, please do. This is a fun place, but we're not crabby about designs, so go for it. I love this little kitty one, it's so cute. I would have loved that as a little girl. And I really liked these butterfly dies. I mean, they've been a little squished here in my pile, but if I was going to give this to someone, I wouldn't even bother to put it in an envelope because I want the wings to be popped. These two sisters, nearly twins. Now I'm gonna set this one off to the side because it's almost a triplet with that one. I think this was my plainest card, but with the gold embossing, it does still be pretty. This was my least favorite card, but still I would use it. It's just not my cup of tea. This card surprised me. I liked it better than what I thought it would. And it's with the cream and not white, so it's a little different than what I usually make. I love embossing sentiments like this one. I think it just adds a little extra fun touch to the cards. And I like using the dimensional foam. I didn't end up using all of it, but I probably should have used it more. I just sometimes get crafting and I forget about the foam. Here are some sisters. I loved this design because I used up a lot of my scrap paper, and I love doing that. Love using up my scraps. All right. This one I'm looking forward to giving to a friend who runs a bingo fundraiser, hence the bingo board. Thought that was a very beautiful card design with the music notes and the lady. My card pile's getting tipsy-turvy. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. These two, more of a collage-y kind of card. If you're interested in watching how I make any of these cards, I do have some videos posted of me making them. So if you're curious about something, go ahead and check those out on my channel. All right, now this is the almost triplet. Is it the same? No, but it's, you know, similar. Since these two are here, black and cream, same papers, you know. If not, I don't know. I'd love to know which one is your favorite. I don't know how you would really be able to tell me besides just saying it was the one with pink and white with the wish, or I like the one with the bird in the cage, whatever, however you want to do it. There's really no numbering of these. I did count them, but it's not like this one is specifically number 54 or whatever. So let me know which one's your favorite. I think out of all of these, I really liked this one. I really liked this one. I liked this one because I played around with some double stamping on the butterflies and I thought that was kind of fun. I liked this one a lot because it was different. And I like the two hot air balloons. So I think those are my top 5 favorites. Am I allowed to have 5 favorites? I don't know. But I'm going to have 5 favorites, I guess. So let me know which one you liked best. And if you're interested in purchasing the card kit, I will have a link in the description below. If you use that link to click on the card kit, it does help me out because I am a Spellbinders affiliate, which means I do not work for Spellbinders, but I do get a little kickback on sales from them. So if you want to help me out, you can click that link, and I really do appreciate that. So if you're interested, it's in the description. I will have the card kit, I will have the small die of the month, the stamp of the month, the amazing paper grace die of the month, all linked below. So if you're interested, go ahead and check those out. But I will just mention, if you are interested in purchasing those, you must buy these items before 6 days before the end of the month. So you have from August 1st until August, let's see, how many days of the month are there? My brain's all over the place because I have school stuff going on in my head and card schedules. So let's see, July, August. Here's my calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have until I think the 25th to get these items. So if you're interested, definitely get those before it is too late. So I will just make a giant pile of my cards here, and if you've liked any of the cards that I have had in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos. I will have a lot of videos coming out here at the end of August because I am receiving several of the collections that come out each month. So if you're interested, please subscribe and stick around. I hope you enjoyed today's video and were inspired by at least one card. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!